everyone. Karen of KarenShierCoaching.com. Just wanted to pop in for a second and tell you about a quote that I came across recently that kind of resonated with me. It was from Oprah Winfrey, and she said, "Be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. And if you look at what you don't have, you'll never have enough." And it feels so true to me. So what's it mean to be in gratitude? Why should we choose to be grateful? And yes, it is a choice. You choose that. When life gets tough or we're allowing ourselves to feel stressed or worried or fearful or frustrated about our situation, it's very easy to forget the good in our lives. These are the times when we really need to focus on the positive aspects of what's going on with us with gratitude. And when you're in that place of gratitude, it magnetizes you from an energetic perspective. It brings those things to you that you desire, and they come much more quickly. It's also very difficult to feel sad or frustrated when you look at your situation with a grateful heart. So in my work with quantum energy mastery, law of attraction, and in my studies to become a desire factor coach, we talked about the principle of gratitude quite extensively. This principle is one of having a joyful heart filled with praise and thanksgiving. It's having an overwhelming sense of gratitude because you know that whatever you perceive your problem to be is already solved, even though you might not be able to see the outcome in the visible sense at that moment that you're in. So let's say your desire is to either make your current job better or to start your own business. You practice gratitude for the positive aspects of your current situation, and then you focus on gratitude for what's coming your way very soon. All right. You might not be in that situation at the moment, but you can make your situation better as you're working toward the situation that you really want. So you must be grateful for that desire even before it occurs, even before you see actual evidence of it happening, or you can see it. And truly believe it's happening along the way, because if you don't, you can delay or even cancel out the energy of what's coming your way. So focus in on what it is you want. Seek out the things that you can be grateful for in your current situation at all times. So do you find yourself talking about the stuff that you don't like about your job or your business instead of putting your energies toward what you're looking forward to or how you want to be? Do you dwell on the less than positive aspects of your current situation? Do you hear negative self-talk when you really, really listen? And I want to ask you, how does that make you feel? I can't imagine that makes you feel very good, right? It probably makes you feel more stuck in your stuff. And would you want to be around you hearing that stuff, hearing those phrases coming out of your mouth? I found myself when I was in my job situation, love the company I work for, great company, but the position I was in, I was just not enamored with anymore. I knew it was time for me to make a change. But when I was going through that whole process, I found myself talking about the stuff I didn't like about what I was doing at that time. Instead of putting those energies towards the future I envisioned. I'm sure wasn't much fun to be around with. I'm sure my staff didn't appreciate it. You try to obviously not say certain things, but you can really read a person, right, and what they're going through. And I'm sure I wasn't showing up in the best way every day. When I started writing down the things I was grateful for in my current job and reading those things out loud every day, my focus really started to shift. My attitude and how I showed up started to pivot. I was much less frustrated and was able to really start being excited about my future business and making it a reality. I was really focused on what I wanted and gave thanks to the positive aspects of my current situation. I felt lighter and positive, and my anger I had felt, my frustration and the down moments really lessened immensely. It was a really simple process. We can just go out and say, think positively, but you've got to put energy behind it. And it did take conscious effort and focus to achieve. We're all kind of wired as humans to kind of look at the negative aspects of things, because back in, caveman days or whatever, those are the things that kept us safe. We were always looking to see what was around that next rock, or that, what predator was going to come after me. So we are hardwired to normally think in that way. But so we have to really practice and focus on changing the way we think and talk about things. So here's my challenge for you this week. Really think about the good aspects of your situation. Really be grateful for those things that you might even take for granted. Perhaps you have a great relationship with your managers or your coworkers. Be grateful for that. Maybe you don't work weekends. That's pretty cool. Maybe your job is bringing you in some income while you're there. I sure hope so, because that's why you're there, right? Well, love that and give thanks. Be thankful for that income coming in. Maybe you have a short commute, and that's helpful because it gives you more time in your day at home or, with your family. Or maybe you have a long commute, which you're not particularly fond of, but think about it in a different way. Maybe that commute allows you to enjoy an audiobook or your favorite music on the way to and from work, or maybe it allows you a minute to, crank up the tunes and get rid of the stress at the end of the day before you come home and open your door to your home and your family and your kids. Take it one step further. And what I'd like you to do is not only just think about this stuff this week, but write your gratitude list down. And add to it every day. Write those things that you can be grateful for and think about, and pivot away from more the negativity of what you're feeling. Read it out loud every day. Pretty soon you're going to find yourself focusing more on the positive aspects of your current situation and less on the negative aspects of your day. It really does work. This is a process that I used myself. And I read it daily. I still read it daily, even now. So your list will change over time. Don't be afraid to, if things don't resonate with you anymore, just cross them off. Don't read them anymore. But add things, new things will come up. So just kind of keep this a running list and read it out loud, read it silently if you'd like, but there's a lot of power in reading it out loud too. So I encourage you to do that. I hope you'll take this to heart, and I hope that you will take some positive action to change your energies. It's a really quick thing to do and doesn't take too long to read, and just read it out loud with feeling. Something that you could even say out loud on your commute to work, and just kind of positive talk to yourself. But that's all for now. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks so much.